Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Shauna with Shauna. Woo-hoo! Shine your light and I'll teach you how. All about encouragement and looking at deep aspects of deep conversations, and also some of my recipes and sharing recipes, and also my garden, my yard, and a little bit of crafts, okay? But today I'm going to get on the topic right now, okay? Because it's very important and I jotted it down, okay? How we need intimacy in different levels of our relationship. How we need intimacy in different levels of our relationship. Okay, so do you have your coffee? Do you have your tea? Or whatever beverage? Hopefully it's healthy. Come on, lovely souls. Gotta be healthy. Come on, you gotta look after your health, right? Well, I have good quality coffee, okay? And I'm drinking it right now. Okay, because I always like to do that to start my day, have my coffee, and sometimes tea later on the day. But the regulars know, sometimes in my videos, I like to have my coffee of 3 months making my YouTube channel. That's what I have sometimes, okay? But let's get on the topic, okay? Because it's very important. Now, in order to make healthy connections and intimacy-wise in your marriage or boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? Whatever, okay, is also sometimes you have to, the regulars know what I'm going to say. The newcomers who are new and subscribe, thank you. You're welcome, and bring on everybody else, okay? You all are welcome on my channel. It's all about encouragement. I'm trying to look at deep conversations about everything to help us all, okay? And you have the light in you, and that's what I try to tell you. So this baggage which you have inside, if you have, of whatever traumas, programs, or whatever has happened to you, relationships, divorces, whatever, inappropriate things will happen to you, whatever, or bulliness, etc., okay? You know if it has happened or anything to you, okay? You know. But I want to tell you, you don't deserve that. Not a fault of your own. You need to get with yourself. You need to heal. You need to get rid of that. You need to throw it in the garbage and say, goodbye. You don't belong here. I need to be the best version of me. I need to shine my light. And shine on with Shauna. Yes, you do. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and watch from beginning to the end. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the ones who have, and the lovely subscribers as well. Thank you, the new ones. But intimacy levels can't come naturally if you force it. Nothing is forced. It'll come naturally. Holding hands with someone. Saying, I love you. Doing nice gestures in marriage or boyfriend and girlfriend. I'll make coffee today. Or I'll cook today. I'll do the dishes today. I'll do cutting the grass today. I'll weed the yard. I'll do the garden. Or whatever. It's those intimacy levels. Actually, is a turn on for some people. Whatever turns you on to get actually more intimacy in the room way. Okay, I'm making love and all, because it's a big turn on. All those little things through the day you do for each other, because there's different intimacy levels, okay, to get where you're so passionate and where you're like, your fire's burning, you're like, yeah, let's go in the room now. Let's make love. Healthy way, making love, okay? Because that is a different intimacy level, but you need to actually gradually, like steps, or climbing a mountain, going in steps to go up to that level, to have the fire burn where that passion is inside and you're in the room and you're making love. Okay? That is a different kind of intimacy level, but you need to actually gear up to go to it. You can't just like that. Okay? Maybe in days and where, you feel like you just want to, that's fine. But the fact is, intimacy levels is so much other things. Even it can be in friendships, doing nice things with each other and talking with each other and helping each other, etc. Intimacy level in that way. But more and so, I'm talking about relationships, marriages, boyfriend and girlfriend. You can't expect someone to perform for you, let's say in the bedroom, if you're not having other healthy connections and intimacy ways. People forget about that, and I don't think some people are aware that in order to get to the point into the bedroom of making love, okay, I don't know what word you would call it, but I still call it making love, okay? That's a beautiful word. I love how it just comes out of your mouth like that, making love. But all this intimacy level is very important. And like, you need to like say I love you. You need to like hold hands. You need to give each other hugs. You need to like do any nice gestures for each other. You need to say, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't have to go to work today. Just say that you need a break. Okay, intimacy level, I want to be with you more. I've been working so much overtime. I've been doing this so much and all that. I don't want to neglect you because you're important. You're my priority too. So that's intimacy level. By saying that to that person, if you're like a go person and you're so much involved in your work or career or whatever you do, it doesn't matter. You cannot neglect the person you're with. Your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. You married them or you're with them for a reason. So why not show some like affection and intimacy with them still? Just because you did it in the beginning doesn't mean it stops. Just because you have life taking over and maybe kids now and a family or jobs, careers, etc., whatever is on your plate, okay? But that's a choice of your own. We all have choices, but we shouldn't ignore the ones we're with. Our husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend and wife and husband. I think I said that, okay? We can't ignore them. You got to show intimacy to them, to tell them that they matter by doing nice gestures, okay? Talking with them, being with them, having a good conversation with coffee or tea, whatever you drink. Hopefully, like I said in the beginning, hope it's healthy, okay? Being with them, having deep conversations. Communication is an intimacy thing. It actually makes you feel good and you're grounded together. It makes you feel like you're on the same page. Communication is a turn on. So bring that in your relationship. That's intimacy. Come on, bring on the fireworks. Yes, come on. You have it in you. You want it. You want that intimacy level with that person you're with, who you love. Well, do all this in order to get actually the fireworks more in the bedroom, okay? And making love. Because all these little baby steps lead to that. And if you don't have these little baby steps, how the hell are you going to have those fireworks in the room? You can't have it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. You have to go slow in baby steps, like we learned how to walk when we first are born on this earth. Well, not first when we're born on the earth. No, we can't walk right away. That's funny. Laugh with me, folks, okay? No. A little later, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe a year old or two. I don't know. Some walk very sooner. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta take it baby steps in your relationship. Marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend, whoever, right? You have to. Nothing is also forced. Okay? It's a turn on when you help someone in your relationship. It's a turn on where you're like being so gentle and respectful to them and you're talking nice to them. It's a turn on. That's intimacy level. Be nice to them. Be kind while you're with them. Is that a behavior talking out through you, your program and your environment, how you were raised, you saw your mom and dad like that, acting, or whatever else is in you, whatever you got that behavior from? It's not a fault of your own. You can clear that up. You don't need to have that. You can build a healthy relationship and intimacy-wise with your person you're with. You don't have to have that. You don't have to continue the patterns when what you saw maybe in your past with your parents or any other environment you maybe were with. Whoever was taking care of you. Doesn't matter what age you are right now, okay? You can still get aware with this. You can still make your relationship happen and understand this aspect because it needs to be talked about out there because it's not much. There's some people who do because intimacy levels in every way leads up to the bedroom. And it's very important to do so, to have that. Because it feels good once you have that. It's like the fireworks, in the room. You can't neglect each other. A touch, a little gentle touch on the leg, or rubbing your boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband's feet or whatever, or their leg, or holding their hand while you're watching a movie, whatever you do that way, and watching and being cuddly together and everything like that, and smiling at each other and laughing. That's all intimacy level. That is so beautiful. That's how you also shine your light. And showing that connection in that healthy way with your partner, who you're with. It is so beautiful. And then later on, maybe the fireworks can happen in the bedroom of making love, okay? That's how it happens. In baby steps. That's if you want that. That's how it makes healthy connections. That's how it makes healthy connections go into the bedroom. That's how things can happen. Don't neglect each other. Husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. Touch your partner. Don't be scared of them. They're not a stranger to you. Touch them in every way, in any way. You fill the blanks. You know what I'm saying? The rest of it too. Don't you dare neglect them. Why are you with them? And hopefully you're not cheating. Because cheaters do actually neglect their spouse or their boyfriend and girlfriend. They are distanced a lot more. Because they're doing emotional affair with somebody else, talking to somebody else more than the person they're with. And they're doing maybe having, sex or whatever with somebody else and not you. And I'm not saying because someone's distant always that's the case. I'm not saying. Maybe there's also, like I say, every time on my YouTube channel, and I'm making this YouTube channel for 3 months, I've always say, you have to get with yourselves. You got to get rid of that storm internally in here, whatever's bugged you. Whatever, you don't need to carry that load. No fault of your own. You don't deserve carrying that. You deserve to have healthy connections in every way. You need to blossom. You need to shine your light like the sun. You need to have it much more brighter than what it is. You need to be the best version of you. You owe it to yourselves. So take accountability of that. Take action with yourself. It's time now to be aware. Wake up. If you want healthy connections, that's where it starts. If you want a healthy intimacy levels with your person you're with, that's how it starts. To clear out whatever's in here. Okay? Internally. I am so passionate that, I hope you feel it. Because I can't make it clearer than what I am. I love you all. I love humanity. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to have good marriages and good boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, okay? I want that for you all, okay? I want it for me. I can't forget me, but yes, I'm talking about you. And not in a selfish way. If you're with your partner, don't think about you always in selfish way. About your looks, about everything. Don't be so involved in yourself. That's not a turn on. You're neglecting the person you're with. Okay? Focus on them. You were once focused on them when you met. Why let go of that? Just because you're more involved in the relationship doesn't mean you let go of that. You still have to work on that. That's intimacy. That's the person you're supposed to love and care for and support and guide. That's all intimacy levels too, because it's a turn on. Because it feels good, because interaction like that, it's like, it's like peace and harmony, and then fireworks in the bedroom at times too. Making love. Because when that all involves and connects in one, it's beautiful. And you guys deserve that. And if you have that, and you know this, and you're aware of it, awesome. Woohoo! Yes, awesome. Feels good, doesn't it? Yes. People forget what intimacy is. Some people are not aware of different aspects of intimacy, different levels, because there is. It's not always in the bedroom. Really, it's not always in the bedroom. But it sure helps to build up to going into the bedroom that way. Then you feel good, You need to have communication in your relationship. Because it's a real turn on. You need to communicate. It doesn't matter. I don't want to say that because it might hurt them. You're hurting them by saying that. Get real. Get real. Tell them how you feel. Don't hide anything. What is that? Is that healthy? Is that healthy connections? Where did you get that? Is that a behavior you learned that from childhood life? You saw with your parents or whoever? Or that's your program, like I said, child life? Or like other past relationships you learned from maybe an ex or whatever? And you carry that behavior? No, that's a trauma. That's something you're carrying. You need to let that go. It's not going to help you to move on to different healthy relationships. Those people will get it one day and they'll see this and their light inside them as well. But you matter. You need to know in order to build a healthy connection is to get rid of all this, because that's where intimacy happens in every level, is to gain up into maybe in the bedroom. And don't neglect the one you're with. If you are, there's something going on internally in you. You need to fix yourself. You need to come to terms. Who are you? Why are you doing that to the person you're supposed to love and care for? Who are you? Look in the mirror and question that. Why are you doing that? Is work and everybody else and friends and everything else is more important than the one you're with? Oh my God, no. The person you're with is the priority. Listen to them. If they're hurting, listen to them. That's a big intimacy. That's a turn on when you're there for them. Because then you guys could come together like this. And it's a turn on, and maybe it could go with fireworks in the bedroom, okay? It could lead to that. Because they feel good with you. They feel safe. And that's the greatest intimacy level there too. And when they feel that, they feel like they want to expose everything and go in the bedroom and make love with you. It's healthy connections, all these aspects I'm saying. So don't ever not listen to the person you're with. You're with. Your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Don't neglect them. If something's bugging them about what you've done, listen to them. Don't brush them off. Oh, that's your opinion. That is basically a selfish way, and that's actually saying, I don't really care about what you say. I'm going to do whatever I want. And that is selfish. That is selfish. And that's not a turn on. And no fireworks can happen if you want them happening in the bedroom. It can't. So hopefully you're not one of those people. But if you are, no fault of your own. Maybe you're carrying it from the baggage of programming that you have and you're not aware of. You're carrying it from what you saw of your parents, or what maybe you were just with your mother or father or whatever. I don't know who you're with. But you know. Maybe you're just carrying what you know. And no fault of your own. But you need to get aware and stop that programming. And if you are aware, you need to understand you have to get rid of that. Because it doesn't help you in healthy connections with the person you're with and you're supposed to love. Don't they deserve the full you? Don't they deserve? That's the biggest intimacy. It feels good when you get rid of all that baggage. Don't they deserve that, to have the whole you instead of just part of you? Get rid of that baggage, the load. It doesn't serve you. Don't give it rent free. Not good for your mental health either, because whatever you're doing, your programming and your behaviors and all that's not good for your mental health either. Get rid of it. You need healthy connections and intimacy-wise to do so with the person you're with more. And you can't do more if you don't get rid of those things. You need to work on you and heal you. You are worth it. You are everything. You are beautiful souls. Okay? On that note, I gotta have a coffee. Coffee time, guys. Break. Woohoo! Break. Oh, yes. Coffee. So, I just hope you understand this. I hope it's connecting to you. I hope you do understand it so much, because people expect, I don't have to work for the one I'm with now. I don't have to do much anything because I have them. You don't own them. You don't own them. They're not like a TV that you bought, or they're like a trophy when you want them. And you dust that trophy off once in a while. They're not that. They're a human being. They deserve to be loved just as much as you. Don't do that to them. Intimacy is very important in a marriage and a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship when you're starting to see if it works. It's very important. And we need to talk to our young adults the young generation to know how it's supposed to be, because a lot of them don't know how to do relationships. And it's scary, because that makes dysfunctional families later on when they're having their own families, or they have their own kids right now too. We gotta get rid of whatever's in here, and they have to understand how it is to make a good marriage and a relationship with boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, everything is not perfect. Even if you clear out your baggage, nothing's perfect. Yes, we're going to have issues. There's going to be some things that happen. I'm just saying clear out here whatever is internally still in here and you haven't got aware of, and get aware now. Okay? Because intimacy is like doing so much beautifulness and just staring at the one you love and just staring at them, just glazing at them and just looking at them. Just showing some love and affection. It's so awesome. Just knowing that they're still your everything. No one else can take their place. That they are your everything. They're the priority. They're number one. No other woman, no other guy. Them, they're the priority. Make them the priority. Stop having your eyes wander. You're with somebody. Okay? No wonder they don't want to get close to you, maybe, in intimacy or going in the bedroom. Because maybe they see these behaviors and they're just not wanting to say it to you because they're scared to actually push you away because they love you. But you know what? Don't worry, guys. Don't be scared to push someone away. Because if they really love you, they'll hear you. And they'll understand you. And then that's what's greatest intimacy can happen more. That connection more. So I'm just trying to put on here, just fast like, because, it's very important for marriages and relationships to understand this, because a lot of people think it's all about sex in the room, right? No. Intimacy levels comes in all different ways, like I have examples already, okay? There's more, but you know what? I don't want to take much of your time, and I have been already, and I appreciate you being here, taking your time and being here with me. I really appreciate it. And shine your light with Shauna. Woohoo! Come on board. You're all welcome. Okay? I hope you have subscribed. And check if you're still subscribed to me. Okay? Because I'm not too sure. Because sometimes I heard that some people, I don't know, in the system, whatever, they're not subscribed to you. And they didn't do it. I don't know what happened with the system. So check if you're still subscribed to me, please. Okay? And I would love to hear if you love this topic. And I want to hear from you anyway. What topics do you want to hear? Okay? Drop in the comment. Come on. What do you want to hear? Okay? I'm open and I'll try to talk about it. Okay? I've learned with experience, educations at times. And also I just talk from the heart. And everything what I'm saying is from my heart. Okay? I want you all to be okay. Okay? And we can make a better world and we can heal ourselves. And we can have healthy intimacy level connections as well. Okay? So, on that note, you go on working it out with the person you love and supposed to love. Be with them. Take time with them. They matter. That's a great intimacy level you could give. Okay? Do that. Show that you care. Support them. Help them. Etc. Okay? They need you. You need them. And why you can't give that, if you can't give more, you need to check in with yourselves. Why? The programming's still there. You need to heal with a lot of things then. If you can't even get intimacy level and have the fireworks in the bedroom, you need to get with yourself and see why. Maybe it's your programming. And hopefully you're not doing any affair, cheating or whatever. But always it comes down to where it's here. Okay? More than anything. So you are awesome, lovely souls, and thank you for being here. And I really appreciate your time. I love my audience. Thank you for helping me, because I wouldn't be able to do this YouTube channel if it wasn't for you. Okay? Thank you for being here. I do. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful. You don't know how much I'm grateful for. I'm so grateful of you all. You are enough. Don't give up on you. You exist. You matter. You don't need to walk around with that baggage no more. You don't deserve it. You don't. It's sad if you think you deserve it. That's another red flag. Gotta get with yourself more, okay? Love you all. Thank you. You're beautiful. And take care of all of us, each other, and humanity, okay? Let's come together. And come together with your person you're with, okay? Don't forget about them. Okay. Bye-bye.